I can't even get in minor things because they cost too much money. It's a trickle effect, and it's just dialed down to us so bad that I have only sat maybe 50% of the restaurant all year long. It wasn't about, it is strictly about capitalism. I took the risk. I put my life on the line. I put everything, I worked hard, but I was willing to even share my wealth, the minimum that we were making with the employees, but I couldn't get people even in the door.
Do you hear this bullshit? I swear to God, do you hear this bullshit? This bullshit right there. I made the sacrifice. I spent my money. I spent my wealth in order to make sure that these motherfucking serfs are able to share in some part of it. Motherfucker, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Because
if I gave myself the power, where would I be?
I want to take the time to say thank you to my current patrons, and you can actually help support my channel for as little as $1 a month. Check out Crimson60620 PS4 Gaming. Thank you.
So, what you guys are looking at right now. Thank you. What you guys are looking at right now is an interesting reply that I got back, and it was just like a comment that I got. So let's see if you guys can actually see it. All right. So somebody who has a channel and has like 5 fucking channels, and I'm not gonna make the comment specifically about why African American man has a gorilla as an avatar. We're not gonna make that comment, but it almost is like it's feeding into racism. But let's do this. This is a comment that I got on the loyalty to corporate Kool-Aid. And this is actually interesting and actually telling. I've seen a view. Okay, so this throws me off quite readily because the motherfucker capitalizes every fucking word. Every word. Like, how? What? What is wrong with you? But we're gonna go with it. I've seen a few of your anti-corporate videos, and you've been misled like many others. No need for ellipses. The movement you're helping is even being financed by these corporations. Again, no need for ellipses. Your mindset is one of Your mindset is one of the reasons businesses move overseas, because you want business owners to pay for our lifestyles. Again, ellipses not needed. Marxism is not for equality. It's for control over the people. It's mixing commas. So let's actually digest this up. This whole fucking thing. This is bullshit. Because here's what's going on. Wanting a living wage literally is the reason why companies are moving overseas. Not that companies are being fucking greedy and companies are trying to, I don't know, like trying to make their backs or the payment of their profits off the backs of their workers. It's because workers are getting too uppity and, they don't want to, live in abject poverty, even with working 40 hours a week. What? I'm just saying, like, what? Now I'm going to come back to this comment. But this comment right here is just, it's categorically why we have dumb fuck businesses like this. And let's go ahead and go to the next video. All right. So, our local propaganda network, excuse me, news-flavored entertainment network, Fox, had a business owner on. And let's just hear the shit that he actually had to say. Shall we?
Nearly 9 million people are set to lose federal unemployment benefits today as COVID safety net programs expire. This, as the latest job report reveals, the U.S. added just 235,000 jobs last month, and more than 42,000 food service industry jobs were lost. Our next guest knows the struggle firsthand. Back in May,
So, wait a minute. Let's just digest that. We're still raging through a pandemic where the Delta variant is actually causing more cases and, ravaging people, still sending people to the hospital. But we're ending unemployment benefits because reasons. We're in the middle of a housing crisis where our Congress and our president were so bought out to the real estate market that they don't even want to extend the moratorium except for in local areas like California or New York. Sure. Yeah. Time for the serfs to get back to the fucking mines, right? But let's continue.
Jason Kramer, the owner of Doo-Wop Drive-In, told us Biden's plan to fix the economy and pay people to stay home was backfiring. Watch.
It's kind of simple. You give too many people too much money, free money to sit around and do nothing, and it's backfiring. I can't even see a good third of my restaurant because I don't have enough employees.
So, yeah, let's let him finish saying this shit.
I would love to hire new people. There's nobody coming in the doors.
That man, Jason Kramer.
So, he would love to hire people, but nobody's coming in the doors. It's not like we're having a reason why people should stay home and worry about their own health. Oh, wait, shit. But let's continue.
Kramer joins us now with an update. Jason, so you were very vocal the last time we had you on the show. The question is, has anything changed?
No, actually, it got worse, and thanks for having me back.
What? You're telling me that ending unemployment benefits actually made the situation worse? Wait. Let's go to states that ended. Hold on. Let's do it. States has ended unemployment benefits early. Do we have better numbers? Here it goes. From I always fuck this up. Rudders, whatever the fuck it is. Now, U.S. states putting their early into the federal unemployment benefits saw a larger jump in local labor supplies in June than those planning to maintain it for 300 weekly supplements until early September. New data shows there was no clear signs it had led to significantly more hiring. State-level jobs data released earlier this month showed that in the 26 states, stopping benefits early, in addition to 174,000 people joined the labor force in June by either taking jobs or beginning work searches compared to 47,000 in other states. And while that may indicate the withdrawal of benefits is having some impact on some of the impact intended by governors who cut off the stipend and causing more people to seek employment, the numbers are small in the national labor force of 161 million and come with a cautionary note. Job gains in both groups of states were roughly the same. So, when it came to stop paying people and get them back to work, guess what people didn't do? Guess what people didn't do? What? It's almost as if we have a global pandemic.
We struggled all summer long, and I feel bad for every restaurant owner, bar owner. It's just bad. You try to hold your emotions in and say, well, what's the problem? We all knew what the problem was. I've got friends that are closing restaurants up this week, 8-9 weeks ahead of schedule for our season, because it is a seasonal town. And don't get me wrong, we would love to stay open year round. But when you have to close because you can't physically do 8 positions yourself or 9 positions or more, where do you cut your losses at?
So he's upset that he can't do 8 or 9 positions himself. What? Oh. What? He has to do hard work. What? He can't just sit back and be a business owner and not have to do the hard work. What? Oh. And instead of taking this as, shit, maybe I need to pay my workers more. Maybe I need to get not just 8 or 9 more positions. Maybe I need to get 10 or 12 more positions. No. We gotta keep that shit. We gotta keep that ship tight. But let's continue.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, brother. I hear the emotion. You put everything that you have in this business. You open during the middle of the pandemic, and you lay it all out there, and you can't even get a return on your investment because.
Maybe you shouldn't open during a pandemic. Like, wow. Maybe you shouldn't open during a pandemic in a closed area where it's easy to get the fucking virus. But let's continue.
Government is blocking.
Oh, Joe, it gets better. Let's go.
And that's the issue. It wasn't. No, don't get me wrong. Here's the thing: people get mistaken because of what we stand for. We're okay for giving people assistance that need it. This was way too much money for way too long. Now that our season's ending for the entire.
So here's thing is, people got used to being able to actually pay for shit and pay for their living, and you know what? Yeah, they stopped wanting to go back to these shit jobs because they had an option. Fuck, let's take away that option. But let's go.
Coast of New Jersey. What do you think? People are just going to line up outside your door? I'm ready to work now. Hire me. No, I don't think so. That's not how it's going to work. The issue is... Wait.
Let's go back.
I'm ready to work. Ending for the entire coast of New Jersey. What do you think? People are just going to line up outside your door?
Let's do this. Because this is important for him to say. Watch this.
Now that our season's ending for the entire coast of New Jersey, what do you think? People are just going to line up outside your door? I'm ready to work now. Hire me. No, I don't think so. That's not how it's going to work. The issue is the money that was given out was for help, not to stay home and do nothing. I couldn't even get people to walk in the door to even explain that, listen, I'm willing to compromise and give you a living wage, give you a working wage, not just minimum wage, but I wasn't even given the opportunity to help people get jobs.
Wait, so, as Joe actually said, yes, he didn't start him off at a living wage. He didn't. He's willing to compromise and start giving a minimum wage. Start giving a minimum wage. He's willing to compromise and start giving a minimum wage. The fuck? How? You guys have to help me out. You have to help me out because it literally is, oh shit, we fucked up. These people need this amount of money and now they're demanding it and then they're coming back to these fucking sweatshops. Metaphorically speaking. And now you're upset because they saw through your bullshit? I wouldn't work for you either. You getting on Fox fucking News and talking about how these people have it too. These people who are unemployed have it too well. But let's continue.
Now, what about the people that busted their butts all year long for every restaurant owner and every position that was available? They burnt the candle at both ends. My kids were so tired of working before they went back to school and took off for the season that they were exhausted. What about those people that actually stuck by everybody to get...
So, wait. Did you just hear that shit? Wait. Did you just hear that? My kids were so exhausted from having to work that they had to take a little bit of time off the season. Like, wow, dude, wow. You are so, you are so gracious and so fucking helpful that you've allowed your kids to take some time off before they have to get back to school. Wow, isn't he just gracious? Isn't he just wonderful? Yeah. This absolute generous man allowed for his kids to take some time off because they were working too hard, in his business. But let's continue.
To get the restaurants to work. Now that you have so many places closing up, what liberal in this, and especially in this state, did the math on sales tax and employment tax that the state missed out on because nothing was being served or you couldn't get food out? It actually was just mind-boggling of why this couldn't get accomplished. And then you talk about the inflation rate. I've got products that are tenfold the price that used to be yet last year and the year before. How is that possible to increase products so far? We can't even touch it right now. I can't even get into minor things because they cost too much money. It's a trickle effect, and it's just dialed down to us so bad that I have only sat maybe 50% of the restaurant all year long. It wasn't about, it is strictly about capitalism. I took the risk. I put my life on the line. I put everything, I worked hard, but I was willing to even share my wealth, the minimum that we were making with the employees, but I couldn't get people even in the door.
Do you hear this bullshit? I swear to God, do you hear this bullshit? This bullshit right there. I made the sacrifice. I spent my money. I spent my wealth in order to make sure that these motherfucking serfs are able to share in some part of it. Motherfucker, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Because that's some bullshit. That's that bootlicker motherfucker mentality. You know what? If the business is so fucking bad, go get you a job. Give up your restaurant because it's so hard to find enough people to slave up under you. You go slave up under somebody. And yes, I'm stealing this from somebody. If he could, he would by gunpoint force somebody to work for his ass. If he could, because he don't want to do the work. He don't want to strive. He don't want to do the hard work. So he's going to pay for somebody to do the hard work. If he could, if he could get away with it, he would actually make sure that somebody, like, if he can, like, if he can get somebody in debtor's prison to come in and fucking make sure that they can do the work, he would. Because he's that much of a bitch. And not as a lady or something like that, but he's a whiny little bitch that's complaining about the fact that he has to do work. And he made a risk. Guess what, motherfucker? Maybe if you, I don't know, did things like include your employees, give them partial ownership, maybe they can feel just as tied down to the business as you can. But of course, no, you don't want to do that because the filthy fucking plebes, right? But let's continue.
How is that even possible? You have all these statistics saying with all these millions of people want jobs. Where are they at? Where were they? And it's not just me. I took my kids out to dinner last night for school. So we got a nice dinner celebration. There were so many notes all around the hostess stand. Pardon our appearance or short staff. We can't sit here right now.
Jason,
sit back.
You are the voice of every single business owner, every landlord. You are speaking for the people of America.
Lord, I'm channeling them through me.
Yeah.
It is so bad that it is just absolutely, this administration is not middle class friendly and would never be. Where's the road to socialism? No middle class. That's the issue.
All right. So what does it mean? Socialism means no house? No, socialism means no restaurant. The fuck? Like, do you guys hear this though? For real, do you hear this? Like, do you hear this man is literally whining and complaining? And just like, yes, as Joe says, I got mine, so fuck you. Like, and he's right. He's channeling all these business owners and landlords. Like, why won't they let me exploit poor people? Why? Why? Damn, damn, damn. This shit is disgusting. Because he's angry. The government don't let me exploit poor people. And I'm gonna bring you a video. There's a Vice video that like I really want to actually bring you guys, and I have to admit I've been watching God, what is that man's name? Oh God, shit, I gotta pull up his video because he brought a video and I got some shit to say about the video he responded to. Josh Fluke, yes, Josh Fluke. I saw a Vice video that I'm about to bring up. It's about these petite bourgeois motherfuckers, these small business motherfuckers that are in some cases worse than the large business owners, because like they take it as a personal front of like, why won't you let me exploit people as my own little fucking kingdom? God damn. Oh shit. I'm done. I'm done with these fuckers. And I have motherfucking bootlickers like this motherfucker. Bootlickers like this motherfucker talking about how you just want corporations to pay. Without labor, there is no fucking value. Without labor, there is no fucking value. I'm done. I just, like, I don't know what else to say. But guess what? Maybe if I get a big enough YouTube channel that I start having editors and all the other good shit, maybe you can actually call me out on not treating my employees fair. Or if I get an art studio where I actually have several different artists under me, maybe you can call me out for that. But until then, please like and share the stream and hit like on that button if you're watching the video in playback. Hit like. Oh shit. If you want to help out the channel, if you want to help me out, the different links are down below. It's always beneficial. Thank you guys for watching this clip, and we're gonna cut it here.